All right. Hello, everybody. How are you doing? All right. I am live. All right. I'm excited. No, I'm excited, but then I'm sad at the same time because we have a lot of awful stuff going on in the world. I titled my video "The Crazy World" because we really do live in a crazy world. The crazy world that we live in. And anyway, the first thing I was going to talk about today is this targeted individual in America that I believe he was a whistleblower and he exposed like some corruption in the police department where he lived, and he ended up dying for it, you know. And anyway, I'm going to post that video. Somebody sent the video to me of this targeted individual. You know, I was telling you how a lot of targeted individuals are being killed, or some of them are even committing suicide. Anyway, it's really sad. And see, the next thing I wanted to talk about is the coronavirus. I don't know what's going on. I don't want to say anything until I'm really sure what's going on, but I did find this guy on YouTube. He's saying that the government is sending people who may have the coronavirus in America to FEMA camps and everything. And I was like, God, that's kind of creepy. I just think it's creepy because I wasn't in New Orleans when they had Hurricane Katrina, but I'm originally from New Orleans. I live in New York City, but I did go down to New Orleans for a little while after Katrina, and I asked people there, did women really get raped in the Superdome and blah blah blah, and he said, yeah, it's true, they really rape women, and anyway, I just don't trust any shelter that's set up by the government, especially after Hurricane Katrina and everything. Anyway, I'll post the video. And let's see. The other thing I found was the Trump administration is using the full power of the U.S. surveillance state against whistleblowers. Okay, I'll post that article. Some of these articles are not, some of them are kind of old, but they're real articles. I try to get legitimate sites, and anyway, like, because a lot of people think Trump is an angel, and they even, some of the Christians even believe he was sent by God and all this stuff. That's what they believe. They really believe that. But I don't think that Trump is all that wonderful. I mean, I'm just not crazy about any politicians. But I found an article that says that the Trump administration is putting whistleblowers under surveillance. So. And then the other thing I found was this video by Gang Stalking Simulation. I like his videos. He does a great job. And anyway, he pointed out in his video. You ever saw that James Bond movie Spectre? I think it's Spectre. Now I was telling you how they show what's really going on in movies. They really do. But anyway, he does his video about Spectre and how they show nanotechnology and microchipping in the movie. And because people believe that they don't really have all this technology. They really do have this technology. It's not a joke. It's not a conspiracy theory. And then another thing I found is the RFID chip. I'm not sure. I know not all of my followers are Christians, but even if you're not a Christian and you don't believe in God, you don't want you don't want to be tracked like an animal by the government. I mean, come on. And anyway, I found this video. It's kind of an old video. It says the they have an RFID chip that they can implant in you. That if you disobey, that they literally can kill you with the chip. Anyway, it's crazy, man. And even if you don't, if you're not a Christian and you don't believe in God and stuff, I mean, I don't know. Do you really want the government having control over you and your body? And it's just kind of creepy, And then let's see. And then I found this other video that talks about all these organizations, on YouTube that are going to be involved in the RFID chipping of American people and stuff. And anyway, I think it's a great video. And because I know I've talked to some millennials, in America, and they think it's cool. Oh wow, that's cool, man. I'm gonna be downloaded or uploaded to a computer, and my brain will be on a computer. That's gonna be so cool. And wow, man, like. But I don't think it's cool. I think it's very Orwellian, Big Brother, and they're going to be able to control you with all this technology. They already are controlling people with this technology. They already are doing it. It's not when. I believe it's already happening. And let's see, what else do we want to talk about? Oh, the other thing we want to talk about is, Eric Garner. He's a guy that was killed by the NYPD in New York City because he was selling loose cigarettes, like Lucy's is what they call them, right? And I mean, what he was doing was wrong, but he still shouldn't have been killed for it. I mean, gee whiz, But anyway, the guy that filmed Eric Garner being killed by the NYPD, he said that he was targeted by the NYPD. Anyway, I'll post the article about him being targeted by the NYPD because people don't believe that that the police department does this kind of stuff. They really do this kind of stuff, man. It's crazy. And anyway, I think we finished all the articles and videos that I found. I hope you guys are doing okay, and I hope everything is okay and that you're doing well. And we're living in scary times and stuff, and there's a lot of stuff going on, and I'm trying to get out to the public what's really going on, and I got to be careful what I say because YouTube, censors anything that you say that's not, you got to be careful what you say on YouTube, So most of the stuff I try to post articles and videos about what I'm talking about, because there's only so many things you can see on YouTube, So anyway, I hope you guys are having had a nice weekend and everything. And I hear all the targeted individuals are going through hell. If you're a targeted individual, it's really sad. And another thing that happened in New York City, I forgot. It should be all over the news. Is Harvey Weinstein? He was found guilty in New York City today for for being a rapist and everything. Like, thank God, like that's great news, right? And I my last video, I posted an article about Harvey Weinstein and his army of spies. How he literally Harvey Weinstein literally stalked his victims and stuff, to try to silence them, And that's what us targeted individuals are trying to say, that that we're being stalked, and the bad guys are trying to silence us, And that's the message that we're trying to get across, that this is really going on and everything. And anyway, you guys have a good night. It was nice talking to y'all. I will post all of the stuff that I found on the internet. I really do spend hours and hours every day trying to find topics that are really. Oh, and I forgot to mention one other thing. Oh, I did forget something. I'll post it. Thank God I didn't finish the video yet. I forgot to tell y'all that Ella Free. If you're a targeted individual, you should know who she is. It's ELLAFREE. She's going to have a protest in D.C. in May, along with other people. If you're a targeted individual, you might want to look into it. I'll post the website. It's called, I think the site is called Freedom for Targeted Individuals. I'll post the website. They're going to have a protest in Washington, D.C. for targeted individuals in May. which is great. And I'll post her website with all the information. I've been to DC before. The hotels are really expensive, so you might want to get, if you want to go to DC for this stuff, you might want to, if you want to go, try to get a hotel or a motel like in the suburbs of DC, because DC itself is very expensive, man. You can do it though. Like you can get like a really cheap hotel outside of DC in the suburbs in Alexandria, or what else is it called? It's another A word. Oh God, I forgot the name of the city. It's where the Pentagon is. Anyway, that's great that we're going to have a protest for targeted individuals. I'm going to try to go. I really am going to try to go to the protests in May. I want to do it. I really want to do it. It's supposed to be really great and everything. And anyway, I'll post all of the stuff that I talked about underneath my YouTube video. And I'm still learning how to operate YouTube. I really don't know how to. All I know how to do is hit the live button. Okay, that's all I know. Hit the live button and you're live. Anyway, you guys have a good night, and I'll see you later. Okay, bye.